Here is how I look at it, having spent years around network management, fault management, and performance management. When I look at Secure AI Factory, three things come to my mind. One is performance, second one is security, and the third one is tokenomics. I think in terms of performance, if AI or LLMs are going to be part of your reasoning infrastructure, application infrastructure, you want response in a decent amount of time, right? That's why performance is important. My infrastructure giving me the right performance. Security, why it is important? Security of LLMs, security of applications is very important because you don't know whether it has been poisoned. You just want to know, are there any connections to your LLMs or applications or AI infrastructure that is deviating from the standard security that is going to impact the results. And last one is tokenomics. We all are seeing that if you go to any of these public websites, whether it is Cloud or ChatGPT or other environment, you start using tokens and you don't know when you're finished using them and you get a huge bill. And that's why having Splunk dashboard, it's very valuable so that at least you can compare ROI when you implement on-prem Secure AI Factory.
You look at the customers who are doing AI in cloud, right? Because it's easy to develop there and scalable, but the costs are prohibitive. And so when you look at the actual tokenomics cost of cloud versus on-prem, you could actually figure out what is your savings.
I agree. I agree with this. I never thought that some parameter like this would be so critical to manage an infrastructure which is not application, not network performance, it's a token consumption. And it is hard for normal network and infrastructure administrators of the past. But if you work in the cloud, you don't know when you have consumed it and how much you have consumed it.
We've seen instances where customers have public facing AI chatbots that are being used to do whatever the customer wants as they dial in, right? So for example, I can go to a customer insurance bot and I can say, hey, write me some code that does X, Y, and Z. And if the proper guardrails aren't put in place, it's burning tokens to go ahead and do that. Now, most of those are cloud-based today. That's a lot of money that's being spent on work that doesn't have anything to do with increasing your particular customer base or customer satisfaction.
And the crazy thing about tokens is, when you upload a file into cloud, hey, I consume so many gigabytes of space. And when you extract, cloud providers used to charge you, right, for the amount of data you extracted. At least you know what you're taking. With this token economics, you don't know what the hell has happened, right? It's totally invisible. It feels like somebody's just robbed me.
Right. Yeah, I saw a post the other day that somebody used like 400,000 tokens in the space of 5 minutes scraping bad data that they didn't even realize the AI agent was scraping.
Yeah, yeah.
The nice thing about the Splunk piece is the dashboards cover everything around the physical hardware, the AI workloads, the RAG implementation. You have all of that at your fingertips from a single dashboard.
I agree. I agree.
One of the key topics in Secure AI Factory is the visibility piece that the Splunk Observability Cloud brings. So what does observability mean to you with your background coming from the security side?
When I look at observability, I want to know, when you look at any security attacks, there are only two types. One is denial of service, other is somebody's identity is compromised. Every single security instance is either one or the other. Let us assume that, well, Splunk observability can give you insight into, hey, am I subject to a denial of service attack? Like somebody's taking away a lot of the TCP connections which are available to connect to my application or application server, right? That's one part. The other part is, hey, what is the chances? Where is my identity being? Which areas of the application or infrastructure has it touched? And why has it touched it when a real user is not supposed to be there? From that perspective, it is very important to see how your identity has traveled through the journey. And this is what I look at observability for.